Hey y'all, welcome to Other Realm Studio. I'm Paula. I'm about 10 minutes late. It's okay though. I'm trying to get done with everything before I start streaming so that I have a chance, a chance to be done for the day. I don't really feel like I've justified quitting time ever, so I'm trying to fix that. It's a self-improvement thing. So let's see. Today I've worked on making the desktop wallpaper for the Kickstarter rewards. I was wondering if I should offer that as a free newsletter sign-up gift, or if maybe I should use the Other Realm Studio field guide to all the creatures in the Other Realm for that instead. But as it turns out, I don't think that I'm able to upload anything at all anymore to offer a free gift for signing up to my newsletter. So pretty much, if you sign up for my newsletter, I would greatly appreciate it, but I don't have anything to offer, and I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do things anymore. Because I didn't have anything really good to start with, or that I was, really happy about. And so I was, partly I was trying to keep in mind that I wanted to offer something to newsletter subscribers. When I was designing the field guide. But the whole newsletter thing is very tricky. Now, I was working on changing to MailerLite from MailChimp, and it yeah, that one needs oh goodness, where's my brain? I need to be able to verify that I own my website, right? So, in order to verify that I own my website, I need to be able to send an email and respond to an email to my website address, instead of like a Gmail or my Proton Mail account. And I wasn't able to do that. I used to have one, actually. I used to have an email address attached to my website with my old host, or not host, but registrar. And then since I changed registrars, they don't offer that. there was another, I mean, it was redundant at the time, and I've made a lot of changes is all. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm drawing today. I was trying to go for something with a little more motion. Yeah, I think I have borked the perspective a little bit. So yeah, I think this leg should come down here, and yeah, I don't think it's reasonable to expect that kind of extension at that angle, you know, without twisting an ankle or something. Hang on. So draw through here a bit. And a few markers for features here. Try and do a little bit better than I did last time. Good gracious, that was... Yeah, I don't want to return to that one yet because at least I got a reminder earlier today that I am not the only one who has difficulty with that particular angle on the face. The looking up is just really difficult. And you know, I've tried it and I've had some success, but you know, I'm still not happy. I'm still not satisfied. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can lengthen that line a good bit. There we go. So in a minute I will work on placement, and this hand over here kind of floating a bit. This one I want to change the angle of. I think I can exaggerate a little bit more on the waist and the line of the hips. And I need to attach the shoulder blade to the action of the arm. But you can see, starting the spine up here behind the ear at the back of the head, down the base of the neck, between the shoulder blades, and then follows the weight-bearing foot, or follows down to that. And see, that's our main structure. So, a little balloon head, and pretty much like that. Shoulder up, hip down. And that's our gesture. And from there, it's pretty much a question of getting the arms and hands to look natural. Sometimes it's a little easier to draw the fingers as like a solid line than it is to try and outline each finger. Let's see, keep in mind that the foot is basically a wedge shape. And really, there's no substitute for practice, honestly. A lot of the times I've worked feet, but not today. Today, I don't want to jinx this, but today I'm doing all right. So my big news of the day is that I went ahead and released Soulbound issue 1 as an ebook version on Amazon. So I'm really excited about that. Anybody in the world who wants to can just go on Amazon, look up my work, and there it is. The list price is $2.99. I couldn't really come down any further than that. That's as far as Amazon would really let me. But maybe if you've got a coupon or a gift card or something, or if Amazon decides to run a sale or something, then it would be closer to a reasonable price for a digital comic. Well, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm really talking it up for you. But yeah. So it's really on. It really exists. It's on Amazon. It seems to have uploaded fine. I honestly, I can't believe it. Things are really going well. At least I hope they are. I hope it's not just that there's something I've missed somewhere. So, let's see. Yeah, I think I had this hand a little bit big for where it is in space. And I don't know. I think maybe I'll select it and see if turning it somewhere will do better. Because I'm not real happy with the positioning of it. Which, I might end up just putting it in front of the body here and yeah, forget showing the extra hand then. Cancel the whole thing and we're clear. There. Because I really think I had that in the wrong position. Alright, let's see. So now we can just put her arm going in front of her. And that's good enough. We don't need to show both hands at all times. So if she's running from something, she's got to have great hair. So let me make sure that I have the proportions mainly correct. I'll just count this a little bit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Yeah, sometime I need to work on male proportions more, but honestly, I'm better at girls. And guys are a little awkward to draw. Okay. Let's see. If I could just get my junk mail notifications to stop popping up in the corner. Windows 10. Okay, so what this should look like composition wise. I like the motion. I like the space, the size of the space at the top. And at the bottom, I think I've got the placement pretty well. Usually what I have to do is I have to like grab the move layer thing and scoot things around, but I actually like where this is. I do tend to have a thing for putting things along the right side of the page and letting the negative space here counterbalance it. So what I think that I want to do, let's do a purple and a new layer. What I think that I want to do is make this a tunnel sort of scene. I don't know if it'll be an actual tunnel or maybe an alleyway or a dark hallway. But I think to go with this, there needs to be some forced perspective, a little bit of a nightmarish feeling. I want the bottom of this wall to follow the line of this leg, and I want this to over here on this side to look a little crazy and unbalanced. and to cast some weird shadows and stuff. And speaking of shadows, I want to remember to do her shadow as well. That's going to be really tricky, by the way. Because I haven't really picked out exactly where the light source is going to be. So if it's coming from here, that's going to stretch out her shadow weirdly this way. You really won't get to see much of it. And I want to do more tense, diagonal sort of lines. So let me see. I'll use some gray for some of her shading, and I'll use a new layer and just block out really broadly. Where the shading should be going. So I think about like this. So we would actually be having some rather bright light coming from this direction. And then, I could hide all kinds of stuff in this background shadow. But I do hate to completely obscure the faces. I think one of the advantages to having painted art, or even digitally painted art, is that you're allowed to show the face of the person. So, say if you write something negative, or if you write a story that people would not want their faces associated with because they might think that the story was about you and you don't have that kind of story to tell, then you can't use a real person's face in certain stories. Like, say, if the story's about abuse, you can't show the person's face. Or there's some instances, right, where you may not have the ability to use the photo, even if you paid for like a stock photo of somebody. Because that could cause harm to somebody's reputation if people saw it and thought that was really them being described in the book. So the big advantage of doing painted covers, especially for something like a horror collection or true stories about horrific things, or even fictional stories about horrific things, you can show their faces and you can get that emotion across, but you don't have to be violating anybody's privacy or how they want to be presented in order to do that. And so that's something I was thinking of today. It's actually a concern that's been brought up before on writersweekly.com, which is a site that I really enjoy, and there's always something new and interesting going on. And there's a lot of really good advice for writers, and goodness, I need to stop yawning. I should probably go to bed pretty soon. So yeah, that's one of the books that or not books, but it's an online publication. I really enjoy that one. It's really useful. Lots of good advice. So, yeah, it's been really great to keep up with what's going on in publishing and in self-publishing especially. I always thought that I would only ever self-publish. But now I also have a book deal, which I need to get done with editing my superhero novel, which I'm so excited for, but it's just there's a lot going on right now. At least I know when I have time to work on it, I know what I'm going to do with it. So there's always that. So I'm gonna save and quit on this one for tonight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why did things move? That was really strange. I didn't click on anything. Okay, well, need to save it. I'm gonna name this one Chase. Is this the same folder that I saved my other one? Probably not. Let's see, there's my sketches that I had done for my extra pages. Let me see. Where are we? Where's my other one? Yeah, there we are. Over here, Startle. So I've got Startle and Chase going on. Alright, I can't stay awake any longer, guys. I'm glad I went ahead and prepped the coffee and put the clothes in the dryer. Like, you always need to be sure that you've done that for the day, or you'll just have to wash the clothes over again. So, I've gotten that done, and I put away leftovers, so we're good. I'm yawning again. I'm getting a little rambly. I'm sorry. I gotta find my brain. If y'all see it, let me know. Good gracious. But thank you for watching. I appreciate you all so much. And without you, I wouldn't be doing any of this. I wouldn't have managed to publish my comic or to start this channel or anything. I would just be still kind of sitting on all my ideas, too scared to actually do anything with them. And because of you and your support and your confidence in me, I've been able to do so much more than I thought possible. So I appreciate that. And that'll be all for tonight. And I'll see you in the other realm. Good night.